And Okami has been launched. And we can switch over to screen 2. And just to kind of put this in perspective, I said we'd be going in between. Oh, that looks kind of nasty. Is there a radar near there? Nope. Dead zone moment. Yes, arena jump scare. I also think I'm still deafened on Discord. But I have to keep Discord open so it doesn't, like, crash in the middle of a conversation. Anyways, welcome back to more Okami. As you can tell, that is definitely Alferia. My Windows 11 experience, funnily enough, has been fine, except for last, week? When we had, like, a QLCS system move through, and right before it, I'm like, alright, time to shut down my PC. Because my PC isn't plugged in to a surge protector, which sounds really dumb, because it is. Next time I turn it off, I should probably put it into the power strip that has that. But the TLDR is that Windows decided to do the funny thing of, oh, you know, it'd be really cool. What if we just, like, forced a Windows update? And I'm like, okay, whatever, this shouldn't take long. And then it does Windows update stuff. And next thing you know, it says Windows update failed, we're reverting it, and then it did that 3 times in a row, and I'm, like, looking outside, and I can see, like, the rain shaft coming. And I'm like, bro, I kind of need this to, like, finish updating, and at a certain point, I gave up, and I opened up the BIOS, and then closed the BIOS, and then that fixed everything, and the Windows update went through. Now, that probably wasn't the fix I should have gone with, but, you know what, we ball. Whopper! Yeah, but outside of that, Windows 11 has just been, hey, let's just, like... It's just Windows 10, but, like... I wouldn't call it, like, the worst OS I've experienced, but it's, like... It's just Windows 10, but with a slightly different color of paint. If you catch my drift. Anyways, we're back in Pseudo Ruins because apparently there's stuff that I missed, so we're gonna go ahead and, do that. But yeah, well, happy, in case you're wondering, weather-wise... but that gets continued. Yeah, I am... How I treat Windows is very simple. It is, will it, like, blue screen without me looking? Just because I looked at it funny. If it doesn't do that, then it does what I want it to. Which is to not be a dick, essentially. That's like my baseline for how I treat Windows operating systems. Yeah, it do be like that. I should, like, try and simulcast at some point, but I'm also bad at, like, everything, so... I'm just curious, how many? We have 34 Demon Fangs. That isn't as much as I'd like. What I can do, though... Yay, stray bead. I'm just trying to collect items if possible. Getting a Discord ping. That is my proofreader. We got broken. Item that's broken, I should say. Oh, right, there is something we could do, because I forgot we have water spout now. Holy boom. I have played Twisted. I just prefer Helicity, and also I'm not that big on, sim games in general. It's not my cup of tea. It's more understandable for, Twisted, though. And the reason as to why is, like, you can't, like... In the big issue with, like, a lot of sim games that I see, so, like, your sports games is, like... With the exception of, like, NASCAR, you could, like, go out yourself and do the thing. You can't do that with chasing. Well, I mean, you can. It's just not very intuitive. But it's never been... I've been very much a person who likes story-driven stuff. And so, stuff like this, even though, it is definitely having some flaws here that I'm seeing that I didn't see when I played it when I was in high school and elementary school. you know, I still enjoy this to a degree. I mean, I did Outbreak streams on the main channel, but I feel like even then I don't like Outbreak that much either in comparison. Gotta be real. That's a good point. And with the power of being a god, hi, Griff. How wonderful! The barrel's full of spring water. This will be plenty for the holy sake for the festival. Oh, the Shia LaBeouf thing. Damn it. Not a guitar. Slab. Oh. Huh? Back, you beast! The mighty Susano. Oh, that's a lot of enemies. Sword of Passion, here I go! You leave my Kushi alone! I almost failed that. Huh? Susanoo, watch out! You did it, Pops. That was amazing. You looked kinda scared at first, but you pulled it off for the lady. I shall not be controlled like some puppet. And Easter discovered slobber. It's okay. I think he's busy with other things. There's no need to bother him with this. I'm sure I can manage on my own from here anyway. Is he in trouble again? Probably. We gotta go find the dog. What the dog doing? Wow, looks like you got a big one there, kid. Dog. Now we gotta help the kid fish. That was the Whopper! Whopper, 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 double, junior, triple, Whopper, da 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 da. You rule, you're seizing the day at BK. Have it your way. I forgot how most of that went, so... I mean, honestly, what else were you expecting? We're gonna face the Whopper. Hold up. Hold up, I got something. Just give me a second. Just for this cutscene. Okay, the Windows volume mixer button wants to be, not cooperative with me. Alright, we know how we're gonna catch this fish. Give me a moment.
Whopper, 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 Junior, Double, Triple, Whopper, Flame Grill taste with perfect toppers.
All right.
I rule this day. Lettuce, mayo, pickle, ketchup, it's okay if I don't want that Impossible or bacon. Whopper, any Whopper, my way.
You rule, you're seizing the day at BK. Have it your way. God, this is such a dumb thing to do for this bit. Whopper, Junior, Double, Triple, Whopper, Flame Grill taste with perfect toppers. I rule this day. Lettuce, mayo, pickle, ketchup, it's okay if I don't want that Impossible or bacon. Whopper, any Whopper, my way. You rule, you're seizing the day at BK. Trust me, this is not gonna last for long. I just thought this would be a funny bit, and I think it's going from funny to, like, very annoying. Okay, cool. We did it. We don't have to do this anymore. I haven't had an Impossible Whopper. Speaking of, this radar hasn't updated at all. It do be story, though. Alright, now we're gonna be able... what the frog doing? Great question. What the rabbit doing? That's the better question. We're making mochi. Okay, so it's really funny. Is this Tsukuyomi? No, it's Yumigami. So, Yumigami's based on Tsukuyomi, which is the goddess of the moon in Japanese mythology. I learned this from a zero punctuation video yesterday, but essentially, there was a falling out between Amaterasu, the sun goddess, and Tsukuyomi, because apparently, Tsukuyomi was grossed out by the goddess of food being able to take bring out an entire feast out of her ass. And Amaterasu thought it was cool. And that's how Shintoism ended up having its two main protagonists. That's what caused a massive fight. Anyways, welcome to the night. Expect, it's gonna be nighttime for most of this playthrough, on the sole purpose that this allows us to finally see, what's underground and what's not. Alright, yeah, we're gonna stop for a moment and give it some food. You see, you gotta properly feed your enemies before you actually, proceed to kill them. As Sun Tzu once said. I don't think Sun Tzu said that, but you know, that seems like something Sun Tzu... Will my PC even be able to run it is the better question I should be asking. Or you should be asking. We are going to use one of our broken weapons, and also, because I hate myself, we're gonna do this. Easy. I want to keep at least 50,000 yen as we go into, go back to the village. Not Kamiki, but it's the other one. The pinwheel one. We got the Justice Orb. And you might be wondering, Alferia, why are we keeping it nighttime? Great question. It's because we're allowed to actually see, what's on the ground. Okay, thank you for the Demon Fangs. I didn't need it, but... I decided to go ahead and get that fight over with, because I thought it'd be a decent idea. But anyways, now that it's nighttime, let's actually go and find our beads. In the Suda ruins. Ooh. I am missing 3 stray beads here. I don't know where they could be. Let me guess, one of them is in here. Okay, never mind, but you see, I was on the right track. I'm pretty sure one of the stray beads I'm missing is over there, but I am unsure. Never... okay. When in doubt, bomb. And we're gonna go ahead and make it not permanently nighttime, but close enough. Let's see, is... I didn't know there was a clover here, but okay. That's fine. When in doubt, bomb. Oh yeah, that's the door that collapses in or something. Wait, I see something underneath the waterfall. Yay, stray bead. We're gonna see. Is that number 2? Okay. Oh. And so, if that is number 2, then that means it's something... that was on the way up here. If I had to guess. Hold up. I hate using a guide, but we're gonna use a guide. Okay, I wouldn't have gotten that if I looked for a guide. Bruh! Main reason we're doing this is so I don't have to come back here, because the dungeons, just a fair bit of warning, and this is the good thing about Okami, and if I ever end up finding a way to adequately stream Okami then, I will point it out then. Alright, we did it. Everything in this little area. Except not really, because we got a clover to get. I'm not gonna go for all clovers yet. Okay. Didn't want to do that, but, you know, thanks, game. On our way to Kamiki Village, I think. Maybe. We'll see. The reason why I say that is that I want to check something, and we might make a detour for our quest for 100%. This wouldn't have, like, any, like, benefit to it. But we're gonna see if... Alright. Alright. It's fishing time. We're gonna go fishing. Man, I love to fish. Okay, actually, we do not need to fish. I'm sorry. Agata Forest is a temporary fishing location. We will unlock a different one to do it, although it would be nice to fill it out now and get some money. But, we're about to do what I like to call river stream farming, where thanks to the fact that we have lily pad, we can just power slash treasure chests underwater, and it's usually full of treasure, so that's good at least. Okay, gonna be real, Fuwamoko needs to play this. Oh, hi. Holy Bone L completely restores all solar units. We don't need it, though. Also, I expect Kushi to, like, die from, like, blunt force trauma as soon as she tries to get her way down there. And while we are here, we got some, training we gotta do. By that I mean we wanna add time for us to extend our combo. With the rosary. Alright, that's it. That's all we need to do. That's good. We're gonna scooch back to our main weapon. Back to Kamiki Forest we go! Canine tracker time! Also... Actually, we're pretty close to being able to get the next reflector, which will be good, because we will want that. Dragonfly beads! Woo! Alright, it is time to fight Kusei, I think? I forgot what his name was already. Alright, and you're gonna go for the combo? Okay. Easy. Of course the game thinks I did badly on time. Well, not badly, just not efficient enough. The loyalty orb. Well, we got that taken care of, so now let's head back to the Gale Shrine and hopefully beat up Crimson Helm. Off to Sasa Sanctuary. Is that saves us a little bit of time? Oh, right. While I'm here... Because I nearly forgot about this while I'm here. Might as well get this out of the way now, because unless it's nighttime, you're not going to be able to see anything. Okay, Golden Peach is one that fills up the Astral Pouch instantly. That's not why we're here, though. That is all Sasa Sanctuary Stray Beads acquired. Just hit me, we have 3 gold dust, which means we should be covered until, Kusei Village, or Kusa Village, not Kusei, what? What is wrong with me? Everything, obviously, but, like, let's not talk about that. The Infinity if there's anything I really, really like about Okami, it's its weapon design. It is so good. Now let's beat up that cow! and feed the animal. Welcome to dungeon number 2, Gale Shrine. You see, you can tell that there's a protective barrier on the door, because... Grumble, grumble. Yatsu is our earthbound spirit who is protecting this place. Hello.
I've come in here to crash your St. Bernard stream.
Is that going on right now?
You're in the live channel, so I assume you're streaming.
Yes, I am dog. We are about to beat up a cow.
You're beating up a cow?
Eventually, trademark.
I mean...
I will say...
Alright.
I will say... Because it's an evil cow.
I always knew that Alferia had the capacity to be fat-phobic, but goddamn.
It's the Chick-fil-A cow, so it's warranted.
Okay, fair enough. By all means.
Like, plunge this town into darkness. It's weird.
See, I get on and people start joining right away. Why? I'm not that interesting of a human being, I swear.
Hello.
Why?
I don't know, Apollo. You're a pretty unique idol.
Unique is definitely one of the words that you can use to describe me.
Rained all day today.
Yeah, I think that's the case for the entire eastern half of the United States.
Is Cherry Bomb his finisher? No, it is not. Hello, Core. And we get a key. What I will do... Can't do much about this room yet. But we can definitely kill this key. Lock thing. Oh yeah, this is a required fight. I forgot about that.
Better not be skipping out on any required fights.
Ooh.
You're kind of required to do those.
Shocker, I know.
Does the game at least tell you what fights are required?
Usually. Because it's,
Usually!
By that I mean, it's, this is... If it's a required fight, it usually, like, forces it in on the room that you go in.
So what's the exception to that?
This one room in the game.
I see.
Let's see if Alferia can cook.
Well, I just fed a bunch of mice, and they should be happy with me.
And
Another holy bone S. A rabbit statue. And stray bead. Almost got that key before it disappeared.
So play that. And... yeah, of course we can play this. Of course we can play this. Of course we can play that. What am I doing?
Remember, kids, feed elevators bombs. That's how you go up to the first story.
sure. Mm. It's Darlington time.
Damn.
Oh no, we're
Yeah.
stuck in the place. I'm in the windmill at least.
Still don't have anything.
And we have the power to create derechos now.
That's crazy.
It's winds. It's Gale Storm. That's the name of the ability. You're able to summon the wind.
I didn't realize that we had that much control over the weather.
Yeah, I know. All we needed was like some dog. We needed some white wolf with the power of the gods. Time to summon the horse. Kazagami, blah 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 blah. God of Wind have walked a shadowed path. Yeah, we can manipulate the wind. Oh my God, we're harp.
Nope. Nope. We're about to get a lot of tiles on the board.
And just like that, we have the power of the wind.
Right, so just go 10, 10, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And that is our third sun fragment, which means we get an additional health unit. Not that it really matters, because this game is actually kind of easy until, like, the very end. Oh yeah, now we can, like, get rid of the fire with the wind, which... I'm just going to say, I'm very glad that the world of Ancient Nippon doesn't have to worry about wildfires. Because us blowing away the fire like that, we'd be professional arsonists if we were to apply real-world logic to this.
I love it when Mother Nature acts as an arsonist.
I mean, that is her part-time job.
I mean, that's my job when I play Town of Salem.
Burn everything.
Burn absolutely everyone and everything, while claiming to be the person that is burning down everyone and everything.
Mm-hmm. That sounds good to me. We do a little insurance fraud.
Oh, we gotta...
Hey, committing insurance fraud is based.
So true. You're just taking your money back.
The 11's got some 2 groups of 3.
Brush tips! We can... I don't know if we can do anything with that, but...
Justin Allgaier's been on fire to start the season. My goodness.
Yeah.
Eager to shed the choker label, that's for sure.
Yeah, he's really peaking now.
Yeah, we can blow the wind in the direction we want to and create platforms. But those are very flammable, so...
Blow it just like the way Mother Nature intended.
Thank you for the advice.
You're welcome. For more tips like this, follow my Twitter account, is garbage.
Harrisapologist.twitter.
No, it's that one fake scientific journal.
The Journal of Immaterial Sciences. Oh my god.
I mean, it's a banger account.
Let's see. Ross Chastain has taken the lead.
Rouse Chastain has taken the lead. Is that a threat?
Yes.
Alright, I gotta be...
That one's a fact.
I wouldn't say completely careful, but somewhat careful, because the platforming in this game can be, whack.
Not a threat. Now, just a fact. Oh boy. Finally, Junior Motorsports has a real driver in the 9. Oh, Austin Hill almost caused a big one.
Austin Hill moment.
He door slammed a guy in the turn going 3 wide. Yes.
Yeah, that's definitely Darlington for you.
Serpent Crystal, yippee!
Oh my, he did it again!
And now we fight the cow.
Someone is in a Kurt Busch throwback scheme.
Yeah. It's whoever's in the 41.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Right.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know. Maybe Sheldon.
It's the Crimson Helmet. It's like he has a Crimson Helmet.
Mm.
Yeah, I thought it was like purple, obviously.
Got a crimson helmet, but has he got the crimson mask? More on that at 11.
Oh, it's Sam Mayer.
Oh, that ended fast. Oh my goodness. Back, you cur. I'll handle this one. And to top it off now for some wind! Yes, wind! More wind!
More wind. Average hurricane.
There's more! Ro is crashing out.
He's crashing out. What a scene.
What was that, Ami? Life beads. Rosary that draws upon pure life energy to destroy evil. It's like they're life beads or something. Oh, and Waka got the serpent thing. The serpent crystal, and it's mine at last. Won't do you any good. I mean, I'm the only one who can dispel the barrier with it. Ooh. Another prophecy. Alright, let's hear this. A rendezvous with a sweet little thing. Thank you, Waka. No victory howl. Exactly what I needed. Well, that guy's dead. I mean, he was already dead, but, like, never mind. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and upgrade our purse. Can I do it again, actually? Almost. Now we have our new weapon, the life beads. We have the rosary. Rosary is my favorite weapon in the class in the entire game. Sword's pretty good too. Which we will be getting after the fight with Orgy. The only thing is that when you play it on Wii, you have to, so on the Wii version, because of course this is a Wii version thing only, you shake the remote to attack, which is actually pretty responsive and fine for the most part, except for the sword, because you have to, like, charge it by holding the Wii remote up and then slashing. And the Wii remote...
So you don't, hold the Wii remote over your head and shake it as hard as you can like a dingus.
I mean, you can. But I don't recommend it.
Why? That seems very fun to do. It's exactly why Sonic is so fun to play.
And
we all like a good Sonic.
may have left Alferia speechless on that one.
No, it's more so that I fell off a ledge.
Oh, don't do that. Bro, I understand that I provide some hard-hitting commentary, but you don't have to jump off a literal fucking cliff to dodge my question.
He fell to his knees. In the Westboro Baptist Church.
Oh, Westboro Baptist Church.
Bruh!
Nah. No. We're not bringing that up.
Yeah.
No.
Not too much.
Yes, everything. Oh, no. No, 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 no. That's low quality.
You see, Alferia just needs the tithe.
No! No, 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 no.
I swear to God, this is like the more unhinged it gets, but then again, doing this with Keon is even worse.
Mm.
Man, I am tired, which is probably not good for the prospects.
Well, if you want to get more tired, just watch Brandon Jones drive a race car.
Alright. So, we did it, guys. We made it up the platform without falling off like a dingus.
No good.
Yeah.
Go around.
No. No.
Oh, that is,
Oh, brother.
Oh, that's not something I want to see right now.
I don't think that's something that any of us want to ever see.
A hurricane warning in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania.
I mean, we haven't had one of them here since 1972. So
You would have had one
let's
for
keep it
Sandy
that
if they
way.
did it for post-tropical systems, but they don't.
We wouldn't have gotten a hurricane warning.
You would have gotten a watch, maybe.
We weren't even close to the hurricane force winds here in the Berg. And yes, I realize that calling Harrisburg the Berg is kind of diabolical because some people think that I'm talking about Pittsburgh. The problem is, if you think that I'm talking about Pittsburgh, I can't
That's
help you. You
problem
probably
number
need therapy.
one.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that's a big problem. Because why would I ever talk about Pittsburgh? Unless it's to make fun of their terrible sports franchises. then I'll absolutely talk nonstop about Pittsburgh, because then it's funny.
What about the local cuisine in Pittsburgh?
It's fine. It's fine. I've experienced worse local cuisine. Altoona, Pennsylvania.
Well, I mean, you can always
0 out of 10 cannot recommend their pizza, ever. Do not go to Altoona, Pennsylvania for pizza.
Oh,
Just
God.
don't do that. Even
Sounds
Pennsylvanians
boring.
make fun of that stuff. Just don't do it.
You know, if you're hungry, you can always get a Big Mac from the Altoona McDonald's.
Wait, what?
I was probably meant to do this Demon Gate a lot earlier, but...
No.
Oh, I'm sorry, Devil Gate, but everybody calls it a Demon Gate because it just rolls off the tongue better.
Okay.
We aren't maxing out the purse yet, but I just want to get a head start on it.
Maxing out the big ass weapon yet. We just want to give it a little test drive.
Before I get
Give it
interrupted.
some time. We're slow burning this.
Hey, first try. And it's a golden peach, so why did I even come here? Great question, Alferia. I have no idea.
Ugh.
So, Paulo, is there any worse pizza out there than Altoona?
Honestly, no.
That's
Altoona's probably the worst. Just, I mean, it's the equivalent of Philadelphia people putting cheese whiz on their cheesesteaks.
Oh, brother.
Like, it's literally the exact thing.
That's like...
What do they just put, like, grocery store tomato sauce on their pizza?
No, they put
Gamma
craft
joins the
singles.
chat and says, I get it here, immediately hear cheese whiz on pizza.
No, not cheese whiz on pizza, though it's very, very close.
Oh,
So what it really is you have, you know, your regular sauce, and usually they'll have green bell peppers on it, and sometimes they'll throw salami on it as well, but usually it's just a sauce, green bell peppers, and then you either just put on Kraft singles or Velveeta on top of it. And it's diabolical. I cannot recommend it.
sounds disgusting.
It's not great.
This shit
It's
is-
low quality food.
So actual
Kraft singles
pepperoni
on
and
top.
plastic cheese.
Yes,
Ugh.
Kraft singles as a topping on a pizza. That you heard that correctly.
So instead of shredded cheese, they actually just put these squares on top of it?
Yes.
Oh
Yep.
my god.
Or they'll use melted Velveeta cheese, which is arguably even worse.
I'd rather have DiGiorno at that point.
It's not delivery.
It's disgusting.
Yeah. Yeah.
I remember I told that to Ian, he was dying of laughter after I said that.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny the first time that you hear it, but then it gets much less funny the more times that you hear
I
it.
am 12 hours away from eating pasta and potatoes and hear this.
That's not my problem, I'm sorry.
Ew. Hello, Gamma. We are discussing bad pizza.
I can tell.
We are discussing the pros and cons to Altoona-style pizza.
Look, I am surprised that Italians didn't react when I told you that now they know that Altoona, Pennsylvania exists. They didn't look up the pizza. Be glad about it.
Two Italian-related things have happened there. We have bad pizza and Luigi getting arrested. I'm noticing.
We're just missing one thing. Pasta and potatoes being a thing.
Yeah.
Honestly, I have never heard of a dish being so unbalanced and yet just somehow low-key slaps as pasta and potatoes.
Yeah.
Because it's literally carbs upon carbs with nothing else inside, and it still slaps.
Oh, that,
That one.
So on my second monitor, I have Streamlabs OBS open, I have the chat open, and also Radar Scope.
What's going on with Radar Scope?
Please look near Nashville.
I need to check one thing.
What's going on in Smashville?
That tornado warning that's right outside of the county has a pretty well-defined hook for a QLCS storm.
I am in a level 0 tomato. Wait.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've had a level 0.
No, level 0 just means it's essentially just a marginal. I mean, oh god. What's the Civil Protection Service saying?
I've seen a video where someone put Nutella on pizza.
Yeah, that's pretty common.
Don't ever do that.
No, it's pretty common. You would be surprised.
If you do that, I will find you.
All of
Chocolate
Italy
does
does
not
it.
belong on pizza.
All of Italy does it. What's your point?
Oh, really?
Yeah,
doesn't
it's a
really-
common thing here.
It doesn't really have a good couplet, but it has A1, which for QLCS stuff is really all you need.
Let's see.
Some people also just sprinkle some powdered sugar on top of the Nutella that is on pizza.
Yeah. What, you have like the sweet and savory combo, I suppose?
No, you just get the white pizza. You just get the fucking get it round the fuck out. So just slather the Nutella on top of it, and maybe just sprinkle in some powdered sugar. You're done.
Yeah.
Yeah, that...
Some people even.
I think that produced something, but that also might be the hail core.
I've seen people put honey on pizza as well.
That depends.
They
on,
are what we call masochists.
Yeah.
That depends on what you put with the honey, honestly, because it could work. in
No,
some
you
cases.
don't put sweet things on pizza. That's awful.
I already told you that basically all of Italy does Nutella on pizza, so I think that argument is out the window.
And I think that that's absolutely insane.
It's Italy. What do you expect?
Did Italy
we-
go woke?
What do I expect out of Italy? Fascism, honestly.
I think you passed the point with that one.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What? What?
Oh yeah, that bro. Like as I said somewhere that you're also there, AlferiaLIVE. Like I didn't expect tornado warnings to be made on a McDonald's ice cream machine, because that's just broken.
So, is there anything different about the Italian McDonald's?
Yes,
Yeah,
we
there's
have the
plenty of
we
things different.
have the McDonald's equivalent of Baconator.
Oh yeah. Damn.
Yeah, and it's an Italian exclusive.
Mm. Is there any spaghetti at the McDonald's?
No, it exists, but not in Italy.
I see.
I think it's a Southeast Asian thing. I'm not sure though. Don't quote me on that. But I know it exists somewhere. It's like that. It's like that burger that Burger King did in Thailand. Have you ever heard of it? Or like the cheeseburger that's just 20 slices of cheese.
Vaguely, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What else do we have? Yeah, we have a bunch of burgers that are just unique to us. Mainly because we actually have a lot of products that are just PDOs. Because apparently half of Europe likes throwing a temper tantrum whenever people outside of Europe claim that they're doing something else, or something that is basically dead. It's why Italy makes such a fuss with like Parmesan cheese and its imitations. They say, look, you can make this, but you cannot call it Parmigiano Reggiano because Parmigiano Reggiano has a PDO. It's restricted to this area. This area being like 4 or 5 provinces.
Ooh.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, that's basically the PDOs in a nutshell. They also restrict the locations in which product can be made.
Coming soon, wine at McDonald's.
Let me check if they actually did it. Because it sounds like something that they might have done.
Yeah. I've heard of like them having beer in like Amsterdam or Paris or something.
I think they might have actually done it in the wine.
Yeah.
I think there is some kind of... Yeah, they made wines specifically for fast foods. Funny.
Oh.
So it's Syrah Grenache for the red one, and there's and it's a Chardonnay for the white one. Fancy. For the Italian wines, Valpolicella and Prosecco. Why are you even trying that?
Oh, my neighbor's doing construction.
Oh wait, they're also suggesting a Californian wine.
Oh, okay.
Precisely, Avalon from 2010. Because keep in mind, the year is important.
Right, because of the age.
No, it's also because of the age, but also because wine grapes tend to vary a lot in quality depending on the year. Because
Right. Yeah.
every year, because wine is typically susceptible because of the grapes. It's typically very susceptible to how the climate, to how the weather is in that specific year.
Oh, okay. I see.
So if it's hot, it's gonna taste one way. It's gonna taste another way if it's cold. If it's rainy, if it's very dry. Every factor is important in this.
Right,
And so-
and they cultivate all those elements to get a desired.
Yeah,
flavor.
and like, and not yes, but also no. The main thing is that with these, there is also a higher demand for a good year.
What would be a good year?
Depends on the grape, because basically every grape has its own good year.
I can tell you, in America, there is no demand for Goodyear.
You would be
True.
surprised. It's basically,
We prefer Hoosiers.
So that is factual information.
Like, let's get what would be an example of let's get some Montepulciano looked up.
I mean, I guess what I know is like, what if the longer wine ages in a barrel, the more richer it tastes.
Yes, that is true. That is also true because good wine ages well. Good wine ages well. But like, for example, for Montepulciano, a good year was 2019. If I look, for example, Berticchio, which is it's a white wine from Marche,
Yeah.
you would have 2013 or 2010. Like every wine, every grape has its own good year because every grape basically just needs its own thing. It's pretty finicky.
Right. There's probably a science behind it, I assume.
Yeah, there is a science.
Mhm. Over that Tuscan sun.
Oh, if it was just Tuscany. The Italian wine would just look insane because there's basically every single region just makes wine.
Yeah.
But yeah, I basically got that famous Tuscan sun because I am in terms of physical geography, I am in Tuscany.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I'm sure you're enjoying it.
Yeah, I am enjoying it. It also, everything turns yellow when you just get to summer.
Oh, yeah, right. Mhm.
Yeah, because it's, with it being what it is,
When's the harvest? Like spring or fall?
depends on the crop.
What about grapes?
Oh, you mean grapes? Typically, the grape harvest season would be around like late summer, early fall. Most likely towards early fall,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
like
Makes sense.
September. Yeah, it's like between July and October. Yeah, it's just between summer and fall.
Mm-hmm.
At least for us that are, in the northern hemisphere. Just get stomping.
Yeah. Get stomping.
That is a crystal.
Mm-hmm.
Hello,
You want to
Crystal.
watch the end of Xfinity?
I don't want to watch the Ross Chastain 300.
He's not leading right now. They're going
Who is?
green with 12 to go. Brennan Poole's the leader.
What?
Yeah.
No!
Yeah, the top
Please,
5 is
please,
Brennan
can we get a
Poole,
Brennan Poole
Jeb
win?
Burton, Josh Palicki, Kyle Sieg, and Brandon Jones.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
At least we don't have someone whose
Please,
last name is
Doin.
Hill.
We need a Brennan Poole win.
And
so
we are
bad.
restarting the race right now with
Wait.
12 laps to go.
Wait a minute.
Oh my god.
He's in a Kyle Petty car too. Holy shit.
No, it's a Ward Burton car.
What, the 44? That ain't
Yeah.
Petty. That ain't-
Oh,
So-
contact.
And they
But yeah, Jay, I'm gonna send you VCTX the wine map of one region out of 20. Just enjoy the amounts of wines.
Oh, that'll be good.
That's one region.
Here comes
Elliott
Chase
says
Elliott to
fresh
take
tires. They just
Oh,
went
wait, is there
4
a guy
wide
in the
for a
44?
second.
No, it must not have been who I thought. That's the 27.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, Poole fell back immediately. Oh, that's what happened. Yeah.
Because his car is just not strong enough, and he's on he's on some of the oldest tires in the field.
Damn.
Mhm. He must have stayed out.
The entire top 5 did, but Jones is able to hold on right now. That's an aggressive block back there. Bell's in this race? Shit. He's not even in the top 10.
Lady talking about a sake like it's a double distilled moonshine.
I mean, it is.
Rigorously label it. rigorously labelless.
Olive Swift.
Time to go.
Alright, here we go. Yes, look at all that.
Yeah, it's all wines.
That's all in the northern part.
It's only one region.
Alright, this is only advanced difficulty level, so we should be
We have
alright.
Asti.
Just like read this.
Yeah, Asti, which is a big thing with the Barolo.
We have
All the wines in the
Turin.
Monferrato. Yeah, all the wines in the Monferrato area.
We have some in the Alps as well.
Yeah, almost in the Occitan valleys.
Let's see. Vali Ossolone.
Valle Solane, that's basically just in the way up north because Ossol is just one area.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is very nice. So pretty much all the different wine you'd want.
Yeah, and that's only one part of it because there are also different wines that are not made there.
This is near Turin, or some of it is.
Yeah, this is near Turin. This is all the region of Turin. But not the region where Turin is, actually.
Well,
So, Kyle Sieg restarted in 4th. It's been 4 laps. He's already almost outside of the top 30.
Yeah, that's what happens when you restart in 4th. Maybe you should try restarting in 2nd next time, buddy.
Well, it's also what happened in Kyle Sieg. He's fucking garbage.
We have Travis Quample Jr.
He's not driving for an awful team. Ryan Sieg is able to contend for shit with that team.
Because Ryan
Kyle just
Sieg is a fucking good driver.
Yeah, and Kyle Sieg isn't.
Like, Ryan Sieg is a top 5 driver in Xfinity.
He
What's
just
your
hasn't been able to
opinion,
put one together yet.
Exactly, like... Don't get me wrong, you put that 38 car in a JRM
Oh, shit, what a save.
equipment and he could contend for an Xfinity title.
He'll have to.
He's got this a similar amount of skill as AJ Allmendinger, in my opinion.
it's time
Anyway,
to
Brandon
face
Jones is still
4OG.
holding on to the lead.
Which, whether if you want to consider that to be a compliment or an insult, I guess that's up to you.
Yeah. Well, hats off to Jones. He stayed out on old tires, and he's sort of driven away from Elliott, Allgaier, and Chastain. He just has to hold on for 5 more laps. Well, 4 more laps, actually.
Brandon Jones in the gear of our Lord. 1-5.
Please don't tell me that Brandon Jones is going to win a Darlington race.
Brandon Jones is leading with 4 to go. He stayed out on old tires and is still holding strong against Elliott, Allgaier, and Chastain.
Hoping to cautions out NASCAR overtime.
No, anything but that.
Well, just look on the bright
Anything but
side.
that.
He's driving
I will
Matt
take a Brandon
Kenseth
Jones
scheme.
win over that.
Yeah, he's driving a Matt Kenseth scheme, so just pretend that Kenseth is going back to victory lane.
Yeah, but it's Brandon Jones. This
Yeah.
is absolutely nightmarish for my Brandon Jones sucks ass agenda.
The fact that he goes back to Gibbs and wins almost instantly. 2 to go. "98 races since his last win." And that number 17 car is still getting smaller in his rear view.
Assuming 17 is Elliott.
Yep. Alright, off of 4, 1 to go for Brandon Jones.
And Chastain is 42.
Chastain is number 9.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's strange.
Yeah, I don't think he's actually running a throwback. So. Alright, and coming off of turn 4, Brandon Jones is back to victory lane.
Wow.
So that's his
mean-
second win at Darlington.
Good on him, but that is absolutely tragic for my agenda.
Oh, I know.
Boy, the crowd
That
is
is.
going-
Oh boy. I don't know how I'm gonna spin this one. That's gonna be tough.
The crowd is yelling, "Let's go, Brandon!"
No. No.
Hey, Keon. Devin's
Please,
agenda's
for
in
the love of
shambles.
God, tell me that's not true.
Brandon Jones wins the race. Big MMXV. Come on now.
Brandon Jones, elite driver, Keon. He's in the playoffs.
No, they woke it up. They woke it up.
Is this like saying that Joe
Oh, hey,
Flacco?
Cat.
Okay. We're finally here at the Moon Cave. This is... I'm gonna go ahead and break my silence on this one. This is the first of, I think, a few dungeons. I think there's like 3 off the top of my head that are unreturnable, or that you can't return to. Keyboard is dungeons and not areas. And we know it's a unreturnable one on the basis that we cannot use any... Yeah, we'll go with that. Oh, 4, because I guess this is a separate area. Now, because this is optional, you may be thinking, oh, there's no need to go for any of the treasure chests or anything like that. I'd still go ahead and get them. Because they give a lot of treasure, which means money. Money isn't something that is going to be a concern come late game, because we're going to have multiple fights to where we're probably going to be fine. But in the short term, you know, it's better to have money than have no money, if you catch my drift. We are going to have to come back to this area after we get a certain power-up, so keep that in mind. We have the Black Imp now. He summons skulls, and he has a drum. That's his thing. And in case you're wondering, Power Slash is his finisher. And you get 3 Power Fangs for just one of them. Which is great, because I don't... Oh god, we get to draw this. I have an idea. I have an idea. It's perfect.
I just came in to say no.
Well, now that we've gotten our Rina-chan board, piece of paper, I guess, we're gonna... Let's head back, and the guys will totally... By the way, this was Golden Gate. Just thought I'd let you know. Well, I mean, what else would I have made it? :3? Teleportation magic. Why is he in the soup? Why? A genie. Ogre liver, lips of ice, eyeball of flare, black demon horn. Got that? Alright. I will momentarily have to let the dogs out and keep an eye on them. Ish soon. basically this cutscene's like, wow, look at how far down that goes. We would like die or something. You could probably get a running start and make your way over here without needing to, use more than one power slash, but that is a maybe.
So what the dog doing?
Killing demons, I guess. We have the power to summon wind, which means we could technically be we're technically just Harp the dog.
Bork.
Who knew that you didn't even need Harp? You just needed a god in the form of a dog.
I mean, what is dog but God spelled backwards?
I forgot what it is. It's a...
Makes Italian insults even funnier. I mean, some people already tend to call God a dog.
Well, we're not even a wolf. We're
I love a new Woobus.
we're technically a wolf.
Well, yeah, because I mean, let me look at the itself. Is there a collar on this? No. Therefore, wolf.
There isn't a collar, but we got a rosary on it, which means something.
Amen to that.
Oh shit, it's Catholic!
Let's go. Amen to that, brother.
But yeah, we can make the wind go, which means, that's also, like, the main way to take out fire when you're not near water, which, that's not how that works, but okay.
People thought way too much about candles and not enough about wildfires.
Thankfully...
Well, listen, okay, when this game was made, the LA wildfires hadn't happened yet.
Which ones?
Which ones?
Yes. All of them.
This game was made in 2006, numbnuts!
I can actually feel my nuts, thank you.
Alright, oops.
Oopsie daisies. Your Honor, I'm sorry. Can I have forgiveness? I think that's definitely silence as a no. I'm going to hell.
We all are.
But I got the VIP ticket.
Nah, dude. I got a VIP ticket straight for the 7th circle.
Anyways, I might have made the sign that you can make the Rena-chan board, because it was either that or putting EF4200 on it.
Or colon 3 with a lowercase c.
But we love 200-mile-an-hour EF4. We love watching the weather weenies get all pissy over a rating.
I mean, one of weenies getting angry is always funny.
Alright, bamboo shoot moment means that... Oh, and now it's flooded.
Yo, is that Tennessee right now?
No, it's raining.
That was, I'm sorry.
I'm more so surprised that it wasn't me who made the stupid joke this time.
Oh, the things that you do to people. I mean, I'm thankful that this game was made in 2006, because if this game was made in the modern day, there would be someone just putting in an NPC that just says, "What the dog doing?" What the dog?
The dog be doing crime. Just a small amount of eco-terrorism.
The dog does, in fact, have the time.
But does it have a blog?
No, it just puts you in a fog.
Blog for the dog.
Seriously. What is?
It does have a dedicated bark button.
Woof.
Yo, the dog and bark? Yo, instantly games sentiment better.
Alright, so if I remember correctly in speedruns, what you can do if you really hate yourself is that you can just, make your way down there.
You can just do the funny.
You can jump in. But I think it's funnier to do it the way where it's intended.
Why is it funnier to do it the intended way? That makes it more boring.
No, because
No,
you
get to
bully someone.
You get to bully the guy who's in charge of the elevator.
Oh. Never mind, that does make it absolutely fucking hilarious. Please continue.
I love how the statues have flip-flops. Actually, a singular flip-flop each.
Okay, I guess they all died?
Just hit him with the special move, the seal the Rachel west of Chicago.
Damn it.
It's all fun and games until progressive derecho in California.
Ah, yes,
yes, the ice slip's the most annoying thing to deal with right now. Please, alright,
Ice lips. Ice slip.
Biblically accurate.
I don't care if I avoided that fight. Doing that normally sucks, so we're just gonna cheese it.
That looked pretty biblically accurate.
Fire chicken!
I just recently found out that Arby's did another dice set.
Well, technically it's a phoenix, but who cares? We did it. We summoned a bird. And it is, in fact, the word.
Yes.
Smoking a fat one.
By the way, if you're asking, yes, Arby's put the Arby's logo on the dice set. Funny. And apparently they sold out so fast that the article I found it out from just closed that up with, "That's right, Arby's still has the meats, it just doesn't have any Arby's dice at the moment."
Just remember, everything is fun and games until bigger boom appears.
Bigger boom. Oh, of course, Bigger Boo exists because of Kamek.
We did it! We learned how to use Inferno. Infinity Stone.
And now we just... Whee! When you get off the elevator, just leave him a present, just cherry bomb him.
We did it!
Whee!
And we have the Lips of Ice. But first, we must go back to this place because we need to get an item. Okay, that was not worth coming back for. Oh, that's how it's done. Okay. And now we get to, like, the worst part of this entire dungeon. Almost, I think. I think we have to do this fight, and then we get to the worst part. Eye of Fire.
He aimed it and see it.
Alright. I was hoping to get the full finisher on both of them, but I guess I didn't. So I know I'm not supposed to be doing it this way, but... why not, you know? You know, why not? Yeah, now we're at the worst part of the dungeon. Alright, gamers, we're gonna focus for a bit. Wait, where did the... Okay. Okay. And now you know why this... Alright, alright. Please, just go on the spot. Oh my god. There we go. Man, you can blow stuff up, right? Okay. Maybe I'm thinking of a different area. Still get a pro from coming up here, so not that big of a deal. Hello, Mr. Amphit Merchant. But yeah, like I said, you can get some money. Tawny Pottery. Good news is that at least you don't have to do the ball puzzle again. Alright. Okay, so... where it's at about right there. There we go. And that was easy. Alright, welcome to, hey, you like, you want even more ball-pushing physics? Said absolutely nobody. Thankfully, I think this is the last, we did it. Which means we have everything. I'm not grounded, I'm just, on probation. Same thing. Ta-da! Let's get our final treasure chest, and it's a golden peach. How many of those do we have? Too many? Exactly. Oh, it's how many? 5, 6, 7. Oh, I was off by 1. Now, let's head to the throne room. Okay, but if I somehow die like an idiot, we're just gonna go ahead and go through the Golden Gate. I don't expect us. Okay. Well, I thought it'd be funny. And to be fair, it was kind of funny. Anyways, we're about to beat up an 8-headed serpent. I've heard enough. Bottoms up, big guy. Yeah, I forgot I have to hit it first and... He did it! He did the thing! I remember correctly, there's 3 heads that have to go down. the bell. I don't like, doing that. And now we gotta go around and... If I remember correctly, you should have a type weakness. Oh, you do? Oh, that is fantastic. Alrighty. The time has come. Blade of Truth! Good! Well! Okay. Good! Well! Never! Give! In! 2! Evil! Celestial Cleaver! Pandora is no more. Now we have access to the Glaive, which is our final weapon class. We're just getting started. I mean, we can't let a great adventure simply end like this. Yeah, we have like 14, 20 more hours in this adventure. Hey, I didn't do too bad. Yippee! We are at the... not the midway point, but we're at the third waypoint, if you want to consider that. And with that being said, we've been at this for about 3 hours. And I gotta begin work on another video at some point soon. So, thank you all so much for watching. It's been a pleasure. And next time we're back with Okami, we have a new threat to face in the central part of the country. Or southern. I don't know.